Hello everyone, and welcome to another episode of Inside Out Smile. I'm your host, Dr. Amber Q, and I'd like to welcome you and say thank you for tuning in to the 300th episode of the show. Can you believe it? Because I can't. And I want to ask a question, really. Obviously, you've seen the title and you might be thinking, oh, the unseen world, what's this about? What's she going to talk about? Obviously, if you listened to this podcast before, you're going to have a bit of an idea of what I'm going to say, or maybe not. And I think the question that I want to ask you, and I don't know, people are listening in from all over the world, which is lovely. And I guess what I want to ask you is, in this world where we see hypocrisy, double standards, inhumanity, cruelty of the worst kind, I want to ask you, do you believe in God? Because I've heard people say, why is God allowing this? And oh my gosh, there cannot be a creator, because why would this happen? And what I would say is that these things actually make me believe. I mean, I already believe in God. I'm a Muslim and I thank God for that. But these things, these terrible things that are happening in the world, and obviously we're moving one stage closer to utter devastation globally with the most recent moves. And by that, obviously, I'm referring to the attacks on Iran. And I think the thing is that for me, it just makes me believe in God even more. Even though I already believed in God and I didn't need another reason to believe in God. But the more and more I see of the world and of people, it makes me believe in God even more. It strengthens that belief system even more. And you may ask, if you're an agnostic or an atheist, you may ask why. And funnily enough, I was with a friend today and we were talking about trees. We both love nature. And she was saying, oh, did you know that trees communicate with each other and they send out roots to help kind of their baby trees? And I said to her that, and we, Islamically, we believe that, trees will witness. If you make remembrance of God, for example, Muslims will understand this, but basically trees, will basically witness for you on the day of judgment, essentially, if you have, remembered God in nature. And I think that's such a beautiful thing. But the point is that all the terrible things that are happening in the world, they make me believe in God even more. And I suppose the satisfaction that one has as a person of faith, or certainly as a Muslim, I can't speak for other faiths, obviously, but as a Muslim, is that for each of those departed souls, pure souls in Palestine who has been murdered, and who, whether directly or indirectly, God willing, they will be in paradise. Certainly the children will. So, and hopefully most of the people will as well, because they are such amazing people, such pure souls. And so obviously I can't judge that, only God can, but they're good people, they are good people and they are innocents. And so it just makes me believe in God even more, because this world is unjust, and ultimate justice will, and mercy will come from God on the day of judgment. So these events make me believe in God so much more, and it's so comforting. And so I don't know, if you are listening and you don't believe in God, honestly, just read and educate yourself. And I would say read and educate yourself about Islam, because it's the truth. It is the truth. And pick up a copy of the Quran. If you would like me to send you one, just email me, amber@dramberq.com, and I will gladly send one to you. And obviously, if you read it with an open heart, only God guides hearts. But yeah, it's a really comforting thought. It's very scary what's happening in the world, but on the flip side, it's a very comforting thought to be a Muslim, and I'm sure, to have a faith as well. And yeah, it's just it's a beautiful thing in a world that's just totally bleeding at the moment, bleeding and crying. And so although I'm devastated by what's happening, I feel that we all need to turn to God, to be honest. And as I was saying in the title, the unseen world feels, I don't want to say closer, because in a way that's a scary thought as well, but it just feels even more real. It almost feels sort of when you're out in nature. I was with my friend in nature today. It makes you feel more grateful, more grounded. And I don't know, almost as if you're looking at things with new eyes. So I just wanted to share that with everyone. So if you're worried, and I hope your relatives are safe, be careful, people, and believe in God, have faith, and pray to God for his protection. And until the next episode, let's not just create connection, but let's create connection and not just change lives, but save lives.